Hello there. This is John Harder, aka Wealth Wiz, and I have a presentation to go over today with you. A business opportunity. You know, more and more people are looking for opportunities on the internet, and because the old job seems like it just doesn't quite cut it anymore. And so this, for many people, they're running short of this. They're running, the bills keep coming, and yet the money isn't enough. So now we have an opportunity to change those odds, to have plenty of money left at the end of the month. Okay. Now, let me just dive right in and show you the presentation that I have. All right. So we'll just go right here. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So here we are. Do you want profit? If you stuck around for the few words that I said already, then I'm assuming you want profit. Okay, so one business with two opportunities. One online business with two opportunities. Let's have a look at opportunity number one, crypto cycles and trends trading. Why crypto cycles and trends trading? Okay, no more guesswork. All right, so why crypto cycles and trends trading? Because it's the oldest and most reliable way to make money in crypto markets. Okay, so can be done by anyone at any time. Start with any amount of money. All right, so back in the old stock market, it wasn't so easy for any person to just get started. Matter of fact, it wasn't possible. You had to already be a millionaire, and in order to even participate, probably not more than just a millionaire. You probably had to have several millions in order to qualify. So that'll keep the average person out, right? Well, here we have a completely different, you see how should we say, the playing field has been leveled. We no longer have the just so-called big boys that can gain massive profits in the markets by trading. All right, well, so how does it work? You buy low and sell high. It's really that simple. You buy it at a low price and you sell it at a high price. When a person puts up a store, whether it's the local corner store or whether it's a big department store, it doesn't really matter. The only way to make money, there's only one way to make money, and that is that you buy the product at a lower price and you sell it at a higher price, and you keep the difference. That's really it, and that's exactly how this works. The only thing here is that this is now available for anybody. As long as you have an internet connection, you can do this, right? So it's that simple. Okay, buy low, sell high. Here is, we have a glimpse of the power of cycles and trends trading, okay? So cycles and trends trading just simply means that you ride the trend up, the upward trend, you ride it up until it's going to go down, and then you pull your profits out and you keep out of the market until the price has dropped, and then you get back in to ride up the next trend. you're buying in and selling out. Those are your cycles. So really, it's quite simple. All right, and so here we can see what we can see the power of cycles and trends trading, and this is just simply based on what these 5 coins performed in 2017. If you would have been buying in January and selling in December, okay? So you buy in January $100 worth of Bitcoin, in December you could have sold it for $1,400. If you would have bought $100 worth of Ethereum in December, you could have sold it for $8,750. Now that's pretty significant profits there. Okay, in a Litecoin, if you would have bought in 2017 in January, $100 of worth of Litecoin, you could have sold it for $5,000. Monero, $100 worth, you could have sold it for $2,400. And Dash, $800 worth, you could have sold it for $8,890. That's some quite significant profits there. So in this here scenario, the 500 purchase could have sold out at $26,400. All right. Now, but the $1 million question is, when do I buy and when do I sell? You see, that timing is where it all hinges on, because if you buy in when it's actually time to sell, guess what happens? You're losing the money that you put in. You're losing it because now the price is just going to drop, and now, of course, in that case, not to lose your money, you need to keep it in. You need to keep it in so that you can ride the next trend up past your purchasing price. Okay, and that way you could still gain. It just takes longer, but nonetheless, the $1 million question is, when you should you buy and when should you sell, because that's really where it's at, right? Well, in order to know that, in order to know when you should buy and when you should sell, you would need to have, be able to foretell what the future will be. And that's where Marius Landman comes in, okay? Now Marius here, he has a passion for helping the average person to become debt-free and, to become a millionaire or a couple of times over or whatever, right? Well, Marius here, he's developed an algorithm that he has been using for 30-some years in major, corporate companies like Shell, GE, and others, where he could use his program, his algorithm, to put data in from past events and circumstances and stuff like that, and it would project the future, okay? Well, this is huge. This is a huge help for these type of companies. Well, he plugged that same system into the crypto markets, and it yielded tremendous results. Even last year, or in the beginning of 2018, it yielded 518% profits when the markets weren't even that good. All right, so that's definitely a that's really helpful, because it lets you know when to buy and when to sell, so that you can maximize your profits. All right, so Wall Street said buy. Marius Landman said sell. All right, what are we talking about? Well, last year, remember, in 2017, when Bitcoin went up to like 15 and then 16,000 and 17 and 18 and 19 and actually $20,000. Well, Wall Street kept on yelling, buy, 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 buy. But Marius said, sell. Marius said to his subscribers, he said, pull your profits out at 19.5 because it's not going to go much past that and it's going to fall. His subscribers pulled out their profits, and guess what the rest of us did? Yeah, we went along down with the drop of the price. Okay, so this here is a screenshot of the type of data that we get access to that show us what the future of the cryptos are going to do, so that we can base our decisions on that and pull out our profits and then buy in again at the right time as well. Okay, so that's how we trade. That's how we trade. Okay, all right. So so what does it take to get access to that data? Well, you've got to become a subscriber. That's it. Okay, it starts here. All right, so here are the packages that are available, okay? So $50 gives you 30 days access to this data for trading, and it pays 6 levels at 24%. Yes, this system has a pay plan. This is a it's like a profit sharing program, revenue sharing program, and these packages, they each have their own percentage that they pay in the matrix. Okay, and we'll take a closer look at that later in just a bit here. But the gold. Oh, and then one more thing I want to mention is, as you notice here, all of 4 of these packages, they pay a 10% direct referral commission. Okay, and we'll also talk about that a little bit later too. So the gold package now pays at 9 levels and at 36%. The platinum pays 12 levels and at 48%. Now the gold actually covers 90 days access, and the platinum covers 180 days. So that's actually a $50 saving if you do the math. And the Galaxy 500, now it actually at the moment covers 15 months access, which is normally 12 months. Okay, so that's a special that's on right now. And but it pays 18 levels deep at 65.5%. Now, for a very limited time, there is this lifetime package available still, the Galaxy 1000, and it'll only be sold, only 1,000 packages will be sold, and that's it. All right, so let us get, have a look at what actually you get with that package when you buy. Now, the packages that are available, they all actually get you the exact same access. There is no difference between the packages. The only difference is that there's a different percentage in the pay plan, and they cover a different time period that you cover. Okay, that's really the only differences, with the exception of the lifetime does give a couple of extra perks. All right, so now with those packages, what you get is you get Marius's timely trading report for the top 40 cryptos, private Zoom meeting with Marius and team, email notifications and private Telegram group, and of course the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Wow, let's have a look at that roadmap. Okay, so opportunity number 2, the revenue share plan, 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Okay, so here is our guidelines, our rules, as it were, for the pay plan, so that you can qualify to get paid. And notice we don't have a 5-page PDF that you have to study for a week, to understand it, to see what you have to do to get paid. See, it's actually very simple. You can either just wait, keep your package, your subscription going and wait for a spillover and start getting paid. Or you can start referring people directly and get the direct bonus, the 10%. As we looked at the packages, remember there was a 10% direct referral bonus. Well, you can make that right away. You also get paid in the matrix right away as well on all the packages purchased that are in your matrix. Okay. So what happens is in these guidelines, we see it here that this is a 2x18 force matrix. A 2x18 force matrix, and the matrix fills left to right, top to bottom, left to right. Okay. And so when you have a matrix, when you get a package, you are then in somebody's matrix, but you're also now starting your own matrix. So you're at the top, and 2 spots are available to you right away to fill, to fill those 2. And of course, as those spots get filled, they each have 2 spots underneath them right away to fill their 2. Okay, so the idea, what would we say it? Sometimes they say in the perfect world, everybody would refer 2 people, and that would be it. Well, we know that usually 1 or 2 people refer hundreds, and hundreds of them never refer anybody. Okay, that's how it usually works. Nonetheless, all get paid. All get paid. When you don't refer anybody, you still get paid in the matrix. You don't get the personal. You don't get the personal referral bonus. Okay, you don't get those because you didn't refer them, but you still get paid in the matrix. Okay, the percentages in the matrix, that none of that changes. You get that anyway, whether you refer them or somebody else. Doesn't matter who referred people. Okay. All right. So now, as it says here, you don't have to refer people in order to get paid in the matrix. Okay. It's very simple. We already have people who haven't referred anybody, and they earn Bitcoin daily because they get paid in the matrix from other people referring and bringing people in. Okay. So it is actually that simple, and also you get paid in Bitcoin. You get in with Bitcoin, you also get out with Bitcoin. So that works, all right? So let's take a closer look at the matrix itself, okay? So the matrix here, we have the entire matrix is in here, is on the chart, and we also have each of these pink lines here, sort of, is each of the plans. Excuse me. Okay, those are each of the plans and the levels to which they get paid in the matrix. And we'll take a closer look at that as well. So now this matrix here, it's simply based on the idea of everybody having the 500 Galaxy Pack, which is the cheapest, covers for a full year, and referring 2 people, as I already mentioned. It's a 2x18 matrix, okay? Meaning that every person gets 2 spots under them to fill. That's it, just 2 spots, that's it, all right? Okay, so now when we look at the matrix chart here, the left column is the levels, the second column is the percentages per level. The third column is the amount of people per level. So as you can see, it doubles every time because it's a binary. It's a 2. it's a 2 by 18. So you have 2, then you have 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128, then 256, then 512, and so on. Okay, so and then the fourth column is how much each level pays, and the fifth column is the total matrix payout on each level. All right. Okay, so so let's say you have the silver package. Well, you'd be getting paid 6 on 6 levels. That would mean you would have a total of 64, or not a total of 64, but in your final bottom line, 64 people is what you'd have on in the finishing line of your matrix, and that would pay you $960, a total payout in the matrix of $2,250. Okay. Now here we're, if you were a gold member, then obviously you get paid to the 9th level. You'd have 512 people, which would pay you 512 people on the bottom level, okay, which pays you $7,680. A total matrix payout of $18,250. Okay. Now, if you had the platinum package, you get paid to the 12th level, which is 4,096 people. $61,440 paid on this level, a total matrix payout of $146,250. That is more than most people make at their job. That's more than most people make. And now on the if you have the Galaxy 500 pack, you get paid on all 18 levels. And on the bottom level, you'd have 262,144 people paying you $1,966. $1,966,080. A total matrix payout of $5,102,410. How's that for a yearly income? Residual, might I remind you. Yes, this puppy pays. Yeah. Okay, so now the question then is, what are you going to do? See, if you come here, if you've watched this, and you're saying to yourself, "Oh, no, that's not for me. You know what? I'm not here to convince you or anything like that." And you saw what I saw, right? So if it's not for you, I wish you all the best in whatever it is you're going to, and you know, I at the same time. Oh yeah, and I want to thank you for watching. Okay. Now, if you I want to thank you for watching this. Now, if you saw this and you say, "Yep, I'm in. I want that. I want to trade. I want to make a lot of money with trading, and I also want to earn Bitcoin." Maybe you don't have any Bitcoin. You're saying to yourself, "Yeah, I can refer a few people, and I can earn Bitcoin within the next couple of days and start trading." Well, there you go. There you go. You're ready to get going. Well, then just in the video below this video, in the description, just find the link there. Sign up to my newsletter. coinseagle.biz/newsletter, and sign up, and you'll get all of the information you need to get started right away. And also there'll be plenty of information for you to get plugged in. So you see, maybe you're new to this, and maybe you're saying, "Yeah, I want in, but but there is so much for me to learn. There's so much I don't know about all of this stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to be overwhelmed, okay? Because I'll be sending you plenty of information where you can tell you where you can plug in, how you can get plugged into everything that we do. You can join our Zoom calls where you can ask questions, where we literally do training on screen, showing you exactly step by step how to do things and stuff like that. You need not to worry about how to do things, okay? And not only that, if there's something that you need help with, contact me. I will personally show you exactly how you can do it and what you need to do, okay? So no need to feel overwhelmed or worried about anything like that, okay? So with that said, I'm gonna leave you to it to get started, and I'll be ready to welcome you aboard and to get you started and plugged in, okay? All right, thank you so much, and just gonna stop the screen share here. All right, so thank you for watching, and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm John Hart.